What is up, YouTube? It's your boy, AJ Adams, and today I'm back with a brand new video. I was supposed to be at work today, but we got some snow. And unfortunately, I can't get out of my driveway till the snow melts. It's not a lot, but it's enough to keep me home because I don't have good tires, and I've been out a couple times. So I tried to leave twice this morning. Once at 3:30 and once at 5. Didn't work, so I just called in. So I've been cleaning the house. But anyway, I've been making a video. I wanted to make a video in my spare time. But I just want to thank the Lord for what He's done, the blessings, the lessons. Thank you, Lord. Love you. I wouldn't be where I am today without you. With that being said, let's get into today's topic. As the wrestling community knows, tomorrow night, December 13th, 2025, Saturday night's main event, the Never Seen 17, the GOAT, and my second favorite wrestler of all time, my childhood hero, John Cena, is retiring after 23 years in the WWE. I don't really know how to handle it yet, but I'll probably be crying some ugly tears tomorrow. I hope not, but he is a two-time World Tag Team Champion, a two-time Tag Team Champion, a one-time Intercontinental Champion, a five-time United States Champion, one-time Mr. Money in the Bank, two-time Royal Rumble winner, 17-time World Champion, and he has granted over 650 wishes for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. John Cena started his WWE career in June of 2002. I don't know the exact day, but I've been down since day one. I was a Cena guy. I liked Cena. I really liked Cena when he became the doctor of thugonomics. And then he became the Chain Gang General, and the champ. So I just want to say thank you to John Cena. Thank you for the memories. Thank you for making my Monday nights as a kid absolutely freaking phenomenal. And with that being said, I hope you enjoy retirement. You've earned it. You've busted your ass day in and day out for people like me. You inspired millions, and you're probably going to make millions ball tomorrow night. I hope not, but you might, including me. I just want to talk about a couple of my favorite matches. First up be June 11th, 2006. ECW One Night Stand. It'll always be sentimental to me. It was the first pay-per-view I ever got to watch with my dad. Yes, he's still living. He's not dead. He's still living, so it's good. The main event was set. Rob Van Dam had come off of WrestleMania 22 with a Money in the Bank contract. He cashed in his briefcase at One Night Stand. And John Cena was supposed to defend his title in the ECW ring for the first time ever. It was in Extreme Rules, New York City, the Hammerstein Ballroom. Them people wanted no part of John Cena whatsoever except maybe his head. Like Joey Styles said, I bet he felt like a Christian thrown in an alliance. I thought Cena was going to win, man. I was the only person in the house that wanted to see Cena win that night. But thanks to Edge, a spear through a table, an unconscious referee, and a 5-star frog splash, a new champion was crowned. Mr. Monday Night, Mr. Pay-Per-View, Rob Van Dam. For those of you that don't know I'm quoting that's what they used to call him back in the day. For those that didn't watch the original ECW, I come around right when ECW was ending. I was born in 97, and ECW went out in 2001. But just the storytelling in that match, man. Not a person in that arena wanted to see Cena win. If he had won, they probably would have lit the place on fire and burn it to the ground. That's how bad they hated that man. One of my other favorite matches is we're still in the year of 2006, but this time the date is September 17th. The Unforgiven pay-per-view, and the WWE champion this time is Edge. Edge ended up beating Rob Van Dam and Cena in a triple threat match, and I think around July 4th of that year. Excuse me, I'm a little tired. I didn't sleep good. But I filmed my videos raw because I don't have a computer. I can't do all that special effects stuff and like that. But, yeah. Back to my moments. Edge defeated Rob Van Dam and John Cena in a triple threat match in July 2006, around July 4th. Edge and Cena was feuding throughout the summer of 2006. You know, the Attitude Era had Rock and Austin, and the Ruthless Aggression Era had Cena and Edge. Which that was the era that I grew up on. I didn't like Edge at the time. I thought Lita was kind of hot, but also a hoe. But I did not like seeing Edge win. Cena was my guy. But it was a TLC match. And if Cena for the WWE title, and if Cena had lost, he had to go to SmackDown for 2 years. And up at this point, Edge had never lost a TLC match. Him and Christian, they were the inventors of it, basically. It was Edge's hometown of Toronto, Canada. And that match was one of my favorites, man. I don't know what anybody else have rated it, but Edge and Cena back and forth. Cena got flipped off a ladder, went through the air, over the rope, through the table, to the floor. And then Lita caused Cena to push the ladder over on Edge, and Edge go through the table. But the finish of that match was one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life. John Cena lifting Edge off through 2 tables and winning the WWE Championship. Remind you, Edge did not go through 1 table. He went through 2 tables. Okay? There's a lot more memorable matches. I mean, those 2 are some of my favorites. And this one. I didn't watch it at the time because my dad didn't buy the pay-per-view, but I was in the 5th grade. Okay? It was 2008, January. John Cena had torn a rotator cuff completely off the shoulder. Had to have surgery. They said he'd be out for 12 months, which is a year. He shocked everybody. He come back in 4 and won the 2008 30-man over-the-top Royal Rumble match in Madison Square Garden, and had, I believe, Bruce Buffer announced the winner and call that match. Well, he introduced Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker, I believe. I believe they started out. I think Michael and Bruce are brothers. One does UFC. I know one did the boxing there for a while, and WCW pay-per-views. If y'all can help me out, you can leave it in the comments if you want. But John Cena won that year. Went on to WrestleMania and No Way Out. He won it No Way Out by disqualification. Because punk-ass Randy Orton slapped the referee. So in wrestling, if you hit the referee, you can't lose on a disqualification. You can't. There's just no way. You can lose, but you keep your belt. See what I'm saying? And then he went on to WrestleMania in a triple threat match and lost. So Cena's done a lot of memorable things for the business, man. Whether you like him, whether you don't. And he was the first one to introduce spinner championships. I loved the spinner belt as a kid, and I loved the U.S. spinner belt. But it's going to be weird, man. I've tuned in all these years to see Cena Even when he's a part-timer, that's always tuned in because you never knew when he'd make a surprise return. But he was a childhood hero for us in a lot of ways, mine especially. Loved watching him every time he fights. Always get pumped up. And I'm always fighting Gunther in his last match as a WWE superstar and a professional wrestler. I'm going to ride with him one more time. I don't know if I will continue to watch the current product. That does not mean the end of this channel. I will still do wrestling reviews on maybe the old stuff. I don't know so much about the new stuff. Because you got to think, Cena's leaving, AJ's leaving, Kevin Owens, I don't know if he'll be able to wrestle again. Kevin Owens is one of my favorites. AJ was my favorite all-time TNA wrestler. One of the absolute best to ever do it. Kurt Angle's gone, one of my favorites. Randy Orton, I don't know where he's been at. And I'm not a Brock Lesnar fan at all, not anymore. I like the young Brock. I don't care for this new Brock. I think he's half-assed and lazy. But yeah, once again, I just want to say thank you to John Cena. Thank you for making Monday nights of my childhood mean something. You've earned it, man. Thank you for teaching us to never give up and showing us hustle, loyalty, and respect. And I hope retirement's everything you wanted to be. The true wrestling fans will never forget you. And we will always remember what you did. And there was times in them pay-per-views and them Monday nights and Friday nights, whenever you was in the ring and whenever the other wrestlers in the ring, I could just forget about life for an hour or two. But thank you for being my superhero as a kid. And tomorrow I'll be watching you ride off into the sunset. And the final bell tolls. The final introduction is made. And we hear that my time is now, one final time. I just want to salute you. And enjoy your retirement.